Hey, my friend DK here. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please do me a favor, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell and get notified anytime I upload new videos here to the channel, which is every single week. So in this video, we're going to dissect the JIFU compensation plan, but specifically, we're going to drill down a little bit further. I actually have a full JIFU compensation plan overview. I'll put that link in the description down below. But in this video, I want to dive into how you're going to break the compensation plan, meaning how we're going to actually get you the most amount of commissions possible so you could rank up and you could ultimately earn the most amount of money. So what you see on here on your screen is one of the last slides specifically in the team building commission. So what I want to highlight for you is one of the slides in the overall JIFU presentation. And specifically, this is one of the last slides. There's actually 3 of them talking about the team building commission. So one of the things that we're going to notice is I want you to look in the lower left-hand portion of your screen where it says Crown Diamond, and specifically looking at the number of personally sponsored people that you need on your left and your right legs. So this is a binary compensation plan. So we're going to break this down. I want to show you on the dry erase board so you can actually see this and understand how you're going to maximize your commissions with the JIFU compensation plan. So to get to Crown Diamond, yes, you need a good amount of volume, but you only specifically need 8 personally sponsored people on your left leg, 8 personally sponsored people on your right leg, 16 total personally sponsored, which is not a lot of people to maximize the compensation plan. So the question is, what is this actually going to look like as you start building this out? And we're going to dive into that. This is how you break the binary or how you break a compensation plan. I'm going to give you the visual so you can actually see it. And as you start building and growing your business, you're going to be able to get the most out of this JIFU compensation plan. So let's jump into the whiteboard here and let's draw this out so it actually makes sense for you and you can understand how to maximize this compensation plan. So chances are, now I know with me and my team, if you join me, so link in the description down below, if you either A, want more information about JIFU or you're looking to get started with me, I'm going to leave my link in the descriptions down below. If you get started with me, you will be on a power leg, okay? And I'm going to explain how I do this. Might not be how other people do it, but this is how I do it. And this is how I have maximized compensation plans over the last several years in network marketing. Okay. So if you come in, it doesn't matter if you're on me on my left or my right leg, you're going to be on a power leg. But depending on who you join, you may not be on a power leg. You may be on an inside leg, which could be a disadvantage to you. But this is how you, as you start building, are going to be able to maximize the compensation plan. So as you get started, the very first day you get started, as soon as you get placed, you're not going to have anybody underneath you. But if I place you, as an example, on my right side or my left side, very quickly, you're going to have people placed underneath you because either side for me is going to be a power leg. Because number one, my left leg is being built by my sponsor and many, many leaders on my team. So that leg is naturally filling itself out. Now, myself and my team and what they're doing is the right side of that, which is another power leg because we have brought in thousands of people into multiple different opportunities over the last several years. So there's a lot of leaders on both sides on the outside part of the leg. So let's say I place you here on the outer right side of my right leg. This is where my right leg continues to go down. And ultimately, you would want to constantly be placing people either on your outer right side or your outer left side. So again, this is a binary compensation plan. So bi meaning 2, okay? So you have 2 legs. You have a right leg and you have a left leg. So obviously over here, we have the right leg. Over here, we have the left leg. So as you start to build and grow, you're going to notice one of those legs is going to start to fill in a lot sooner than the other. So as an example, if I place you on my right side, you're going to be on my right power leg. This side here is going to naturally fill out. And we're going to start placing people always on the outer sides of the legs. We're never going to place people for you. And I wouldn't recommend that you place people on inner legs unless you're ultimately trying to help somebody out, which is okay. But ultimately, you always want to stay on the outer side. So as you bring somebody on board, let's say that you get started today and you have somebody in mind that you're going to bring in as soon as you get started. We'll just call them Bob. Okay. So let's say you get started and already you're going to notice that there might be people underneath you because we're going to be moving quick. Our team is building and growing very, very quickly. So you're going to see people underneath you. Again, depending on what side you get placed on, it might be on your lower left or it might be on your lower right. But they're always and should be placed on the outer part of the leg. This is how we're going to help build and grow as a team. And this is how you're going to increase your volume by always keeping people in a straight line. What you do not want to do is fill in the middle of your binary. You always want to stay on the outside. So avoid the middle. This is not a matrix where you would want to fill in the middle and have that matrix fill in from the top down. No, this is a binary. So you always want to stay on the outer sides and create a long lineage of people all being able to earn off of each other's volume. And that is the true power in this compensation plan. So let's say you sponsor Bob and it's your first person in. Even if there is or is not people down below you, you're going to want to place Bob on the outer side. So if this example, you could put Bob on the outer right-hand side, okay? And let's say this is Lisa, and we can take Lisa, not your first person, your second person, and we could take Lisa and put her over here on your left-hand side. This will give you one personally sponsored on your right, one personally sponsored on your left. Now, with a binary, it does not matter if they are close to you or not. You need to realize and understand that, okay? Even though Bob, if you look at the lineage here, if you look down, Bob could be 7 spots down from you, 7 levels down from you. You do not need to worry about placing Bob close to you in the binary legs, because ultimately where the check match comes in, and that's different parts of the compensation plan. Again, I've explained this in other videos, link in the description down below. You don't need to worry about that because you're still going to get the check match. All the other bonuses that you get off of Bob or anybody else that you sponsor always remains the same. It's not where they're placed in your legs, okay? So if this was a matrix, that would be a different story, but this is not a matrix, okay? This is a binary. It's much different. Now, as you start to build and grow, you're going to notice most likely one of your legs, and let's say in this example, it's your right leg. Your right leg is your power leg, okay? When you go back to the compensation plan, the JIFU compensation plan, and you look at those slides, you're going to notice that you need even people on each side to hit the next manager rank. So whether it's 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, all the way up to 8 and 8. So the best way to maximize this plan is to equally put people on both sides. So if you sponsor Bob first, boom, Bob goes on to your right. You sponsor Lisa second, Lisa goes on your left. Now let's say you sponsor Mary. You put Mary down, and I know I'm getting towards the bottom here. You put Mary over on your right. The next person you sponsor, you're going to put on your left. Let's call them Dave. Okay, so you're going to put Dave over here on your left. Now you have 2 and 2. Once you get up to, and this is what I would recommend to you, you can decide to do whatever you want. But once you get up to 8 people on each side, then you only focus on your weaker leg. Okay, now that you have 8 and 8, and as long as they're active and they stay active every month, you keep them there because now, boom, you are qualified to hit the highest rank in the company. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. So once you've hit that 8 and 8, then you only focus, okay, on your weak leg, and you continue to build out and maximize your weak leg. If you have a power leg on one of your sides, you focus on the weaker side and you continue to build and grow that and maximize the compensation plan. Just make sure you hit that 8 and 8 so you put yourself in the best possible position, because you never know. And the beauty of a binary is if any one of those people on any one of your legs decides to just absolutely take off, let's say, it doesn't matter how far it is, let's say 20 people down from you, 30 people, 100 people down from you, a network marketing rock star comes in and they bring in thousands of people and thousands of volume for you. Everybody in that leg is going to benefit from that, including you. And that is the beauty of a binary, is it's all about volume. It's not where people are placed. It's all about the overall volume, especially here with the JIFU compensation plan. So A lot of data, a lot of numbers, a lot of graphics here on your screen. Hopefully this makes sense. You always want to be placing on the outer right or outer left when you're placing people on your legs. So as an example here, Dave, that they were your fourth person in. So when you get your fifth person in, you're going to place them under Dave's left side. Same thing over Mary on the right-hand side. Place them on Mary's outer right side. Always going on the outer sides of your legs and focusing on depth. If you do that, you will be able to maximize this compensation plan. If you want any more information about JIFU, what we do, what I do as far as the funnel team goes, link in the description down below. My direct link, if you're getting ready to join, is right down below as well. And as always, my friend, if you have any questions whatsoever about the JIFU compensation plan, the funnel team, or for me personally, go ahead, drop a comment down below. And as always, my friend, appreciate you watching. Thank you for being here. If you have not already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified anytime I upload new videos here to the channel, which is every single week. Appreciate you. I will see you on the next video. Take care.